Hey you all, welcome back to Let's Keep It Real. I am back with another video. Child BruNetta is on there telling all of his business, but of course, he'll swarping down that people was meddling in his business. But anyway, before we get started, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Let's Keep It Real. Turn on those post notifications so you'll know when new videos are coming out. And remember, everything that we discuss, it is alleged. We cannot confirm nor deny. And always keep in mind that everything that we discuss is solely and strictly for entertainment purposes.
Charles was born in '89. Charles 36.
Oh, okay. So you 12 years older than Charles.
Yeah.
A big old BruNetta child, honey. You really don't know when to close your mouth, you know, because you talk a little bit too much, honey. You just on here just running all of your business out there in the street and claim you don't want nobody to know. But child, we can't tell. And then if somebody say something about it, you going to get an attitude. But baby, you on here providing everything. Social security number, address, phone number. What else? Hair color, color your eyes, the color of the bottom of your feet, your size shoe that you wear. Child, you is telling it all, baby.
12 years. I'm 12 years older than Charles, and Charles' mama is 12 years older than me.
Not you a MILF.
The fact that you 12 years older than Charles and his mother's 12 years older than you, that is TMI, okay? Those are things that we don't need to know because you, again, for one, you're lying. What am I saying? You're lying because you is at least 30 years older than Charles. Hold on, he about 40 years older than Charles. Here, what am I saying? You about 40 plus years older than Charles, sitting up there telling these lies, okay? Don't you think we got sense enough to know when we see dentures in somebody's mouth? And carrying on, and that we can look at your facial structure and the lines and carrying on in your face, and what else? That hairline, baby, that hairline gives it away every time. That hairline shows us the decades that it was pushed back more and more. And if we place our fingers there, we can count at least 4 decades easy of where you ain't got no hair, baby. It is obvious.
A myth? Well, of course not. I'm not a myth. I'm not a myth. I know what a myth is. Myth. Yeah. I know what that is. I watch porn.
Oh my gosh. Ain't BruNetta show getting comfortable with these conversations and carrying on? Child, the more and more he do these battles, ain't no telling what he's about to say or what he's going to say.
I've watched it. I know what a myth is.
Milfs. You know what milfs is.
Yeah. Y'all just young. The crowd out here, what do you call it? The creators crowd is young.
BruNetta, what is you and Charles, or what you got Charles over there doing, considering, you know, that statement that you just made not too long ago? Don't try to switch it up now. What's all this about? You know, I know that Rail brought it up, but honey, what is going on with you, BruNetta? Okay? You should have played it off. But no. You wanted to answer what he was asking, and you was just as proud as you wanted to be to answer that question, you know, or statement or whatever he said. Whether it was a question or a statement, you was more than happy to let him know that you knew what he was talking about. You didn't have to acknowledge it. You could have played it out, but you wanted him to know that you knew what he was talking about. And that's, child, what is you and Charles got going on over there? With this mustard and ketchup and whatever else y'all got up in that room. Man eggs and carrying on.
I'm like, whoa. Or I'm just old. No, I'm just wise.
I know this jackass didn't say that he was wise. You was far from wise, BruNetta. Far from it.
I'm never gonna be
What you cooking?
T-bone steak.
Child, won't you get you some ribeye, honey? The meat is much softer, you know. In my personal opinion, T-bone is a little tough. You know, once you start eating that ribeye, you be like, shoot, ain't nobody thinking about no T-bone steak. That's how he make his T-bone. T-bone, 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 because ribeye is through the roof, y'all. Through the roof.
We give our leftovers away. We give our leftovers away.
Yeah, I have some friends that eat my food like.
He really just say that they give their leftovers away. JoNetta, you lying. You are lying, okay? You and Charles eat up all of that food. And you already said you don't give no food to the neighbors no more because they talked about you. You know? But now you won't sit up here and holler about y'all give y'all leftovers away. Who wants anything that you done cooked? All them roaches y'all got running around up in there. Don't nobody want none of that mess. You talking about your leftovers. Who want it? Child, the last time you made some steak, a roach came rolling up out of there. I don't know if he was crawling or if he was just rolling in the water like he was on some kind of raft or something. But don't nobody want no leftovers up out of y'all house. You got Kool-Aid leaking all in the refrigerator and sticky counters and Lily running all over the floor, licking on the floor because you dropping food for her. That's how she get her food. Po Child ain't got no dog food is what they saying. That's what they said a while back, not too long ago. Who in their right mind would want anything left over from that mofo? You sick?
The etouffee stuff, I ate some of it, but then I gave some of it away. I gave majority of it away. I just had one serving of it.
Cause we have neighbors across the street.
Yeah, he don't even remember the lie that he be telling. Didn't he say a while back that, you know, he don't give them neighbors nothing basically no more? And now he hollering about, because we got neighbors across the street. I hope it ain't the same neighbors that you told us about before. Because now you're lying, if that's the case.
That, you know, that's not doing the best. And we try to, you know, help them out.
You ain't never helped nobody out unless you were able to benefit from it, okay?
Push, Chad, push. Let BruNetta cook and we gonna cook her while she cook her food.
Yes. I like to be cooked.
Listen, I'm about to hit you with this damn napkin holder.
Oh.
BruNetta, let me ask you some questions about your career.
JoNetta, this is supposed to be some kind of cook-off and carrying on, and y'all talking at the same time. You need to be asking some questions. Why are you just standing there? Y'all, he just standing here looking stupid. He don't even understand how this works.
My who?
In about 5 years, where do you see yourself being as Miss Netta?
In 5 years?
5.
In 5 years, I will see myself on my own little island called Netta's Island with my yachts and my I'm delusional, so you know I gotta be real delusional with it, you know. So with my yachts and my people that my service, the people that servicing me.
Yeah, if anybody is looking to write a comedy script or something like that, just tune into JoNetta and you can get all your material like that. Cause this food right here,
On my little on my island, you know, because I'm gonna have my own little setup on my island when I have the people bringing me my drinks and stuff like that, and you know, watch.
Big BruNetta, just a little secret. When you're manifesting, you assume that you already have it, not that you're going to get it. The assumption is that you already have it. Not, I'm going to have this in 5 years. Just a little secret, you know? Got to keep your mind in that frame of thinking.
Watching my feed and you know stuff like that. It's gonna be fabulous for me in 5 years. Yeah.
So delusionally, yes. Realistically.
This is one of my pet peeves about people like BruNetta. Not just him, it's a lot of people that are still programmed and brainwashed into the way that we were all trained. When I say we, I'm not speaking on, any nationalities. I'm speaking on people in general, because we were all trained to believe this and to believe that, and it's a bunch of lies, okay? The what do you call it? The haves, as they say, the ones who are the elitists that, know all of the secrets to, magic, if you will. They understand all of that, but they fed us a bunch of crock and bull.
What, do you want to like cop a new home? Like, what's going on with you?
Well, we in the midst of purchasing a home.
Okay, BruNetta letting the cat out of the bag. He's like, we in the midst of purchasing a new home, baby.
I think I seen something like that when y'all was like in a $500,000 house, $1 million house.
That was for promo.
Oh,
That's what I'm trying to tell.
Yeah, I remember that video that they showed because I was like, they getting a home that it costs that much, and then I also was like, he about to be him and Charles about to be on what was it, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta? I think it was Love and Hip Hop in Atlanta or New York, one of the two. But yeah, I was like, what is going on with BruNetta?
Tell everybody be like, oh, Miss Netta, they didn't get that mansion they was gonna get. We was never gonna get the mansion. We was promoing that house.
All I remember was that she was doing a lot of talking up in that house. A lot of talking.
We promote we promote houses in Dallas. We promote houses in Tennessee, Memphis, in Atlanta.
I sure hope that BruNetta did not leave his toe prints all up in all of those homes that he went up in. Y'all know he walks hard on the floor. Y'all know his toe be hanging over his high heels or whatever he be wearing. Toes be hanging all on the curve and carrying on. Y'all hope it ain't toe prints all up through them homes that BruNetta walked through. Ooh, that would be something else to see. A permanent toe print of BruNetta. I would be done for it.
We were just showing them, building their sales up, getting them out there. Because that's what promotion is. And people was looking at it like we were actually buying these.
BruNetta, the way y'all was stunting up in that house, what you think that people was gonna think? Here?
Houses and when I did say I was rich in one of those houses, but I wasn't being realistically. I wasn't saying that that's my real life. That's what everybody like, Miss Daddy, you said you was rich. Not necessarily. I really didn't. I didn't mean that, but I did say it.
Another little tip. Speak it into existence, okay? You don't see it yet? Speak it as if it's already there, baby.
Who don't want to be rich? Everybody want to be rich. I would love to be rich one day. Just not rich in spirit. I would love to be rich, period. But I'm rich in spirit. God's rich.
So, Miss, did y'all have a wedding, or did y'all just go to the courthouse?
We had a courthouse.
Anybody that's thinking about becoming friends with BruNetta, child, they better not tell BruNetta nothing, because he ain't gonna keep no secrets. It's not happening. He gonna run everybody's business all out there in them streets.
And we also, that wedding that we had, that was our actually ceremony. Carlos was...
I didn't see the wedding.
Yeah, Carlos, he was ordained, ain't that what you call it? We can marry you.
Oh, so basically Carlos just helped you all reenact everything.
But that's how it's supposed to be at first. He wanted to be the one to do the whole thing. But we went on ahead and went to the courthouse and got married first. And then we let Carlos perform the ceremony. But the wedding was all over social media.
I know you don't believe it, but everybody has not seen your stuff, child. Okay? Not everybody.
Oh, I remember when you got your makeup done and stuff.
Yeah, but I had on that white dress and all of that. That was real. Everybody thought it was for TV.
What we thought is that you was just on there looking like Bozo the Clown trying to dress up, play dress up.
What?
You had put a song behind it, so I thought that was like a music video.
No, that was me walking down the aisle. That was my song. Me walking down the aisle with "This Is Why I Love You." I walked down the aisle with "This Is Why I Love You," and Charles walked down the aisle with "All My Life."
Okay.
Yeah.
So y'all basically had the wedding of y'all dream.
Of our dreams, baby. That was the wedding of our dreams.
3, 2, 1.
Pumpkin Spice, Fire Angel.
And we also turned around and had the reception of our dreams too.
What did that consist of? Roach stew, roach cornbread, and muffins, and what you call it, mashed potatoes?
So Miss Netta, who proposed to who?
I don't even know if I even want to know the answer to that question here. Because to see Big Joe Netta sitting in a chair and Charles get on his knees or vice versa, either way, it's ridiculous.
I can't really say it was a proposal. It was more like something that we had both planned on, that this is what we want to do.
You mean to tell me that Big Joe Netta, who always bragging on this and that and the third, didn't even get a formal proposal? Say it ain't so.
Spend the rest of our life together. We done purchased a home because we had already purchased a home before we got married. So it was like we got so much invested in this, in our relationship, that getting married would make a lot of sense. We loved each other. We, Chuck, regardless of what anybody got to say about me or whatever the thing may be, Charles have not ever stepped out and cheated on me. I have not cheated on him. Our relationship is serious.
Boy, bye. And if it was thundering and lightning right now, you be on that flow.